The plan was to envelop the Romans from all sides. But little did he know that his brother was already dead, and the army marching out of Carthage had just been completely annihilated by Belisarius's advance guard. To make matters worse, Gelimer's nephew now stumbled upon the Huns and heralds, who were, if you recall, providing a flanking screen in that very vicinity. These descendants of Attila now showed the Vandals just why the Pope had called their ancestors the Scourge of God, wiping out the entire Vandal cavalry down to the last man. So it was that Gelimer, already having failed to synchronize the arrival of his own forces, now actually arrived on the scene ahead of, rather than behind, Belisarius's main army, engaging what he thought was their rear guard, but which was actually his light infantry advance scouts. These Gelimer engaged and easily overwhelmed, and as they fled, he surveyed the field and assumed that Belisarius must already be near the city walls. Rather than interrogate prisoners or send out his own scouts to assess the situation, he hesitated, stricken with grief over the discovery of his brother's body, unsure of whether to march toward the capital or to retreat and await the return of Sardinian reinforcements. Belisarius, on the other hand, when the routed infantry finally made it to his headquarters and informed him of events, quickly formed up his Roman columns and marched to engage the Vandal army. Finding them milling about in a state of confusion, the Romans fell upon them and in short order completely routed them, with Gelimer and a handful of his men barely escaping alive, fleeing to the west of the country. It wasn't till nightfall that Belisarius understood the full extent of his crushing victory, when John the Armenian and his advance guard returned to tell him of their own success.